a fishing boat coming in first thing this morning on the Sea of Galilee. There's Peter, Andrew, James, and John. It's the first thing in the morning, our last day in Galilee. And yes, you guessed it, we are loading up the bus with all the suitcases to get them all on. We are going to do a few things around the Sea of Galilee today, and then we are going to head to Jerusalem.
So we're going to Capernaum for Mass this morning?
Yes.
All right, I'm Monsignor Deutsch, or Abuna, as the priest is called here. Today we are leaving Tiberias, the Sea of Galilee. We're going to Capernaum this morning. We're going to have Mass at the house of Peter. We're going to see a lot of beautiful things there at Capernaum. It's been an absolutely delightful time here at Ron Beach Hotel, but everybody keeps saying that every day gets better and better. So with Amira with us today and Steve, we are going to have a great time. So God bless all of you.
All right. We're now entering Tabgha, the place of the multiplication of loaves and fish. And I'm going to go in here while there's not a lot of people as the group follows me in. The Church of the Multiplication of Loaves and Fish. This marks the place where Jesus performed that miracle. And there is the rock under the altar which marks the spot. And there is the famous mosaic that you see all the time of the loaves and fish from the 5th century, part of the original church.
Among the experts invited were marine archaeologist Shelley Waxman and his assistant Kurt.
We knew immediately this is an ancient boat. We didn't know how old it was.
They touched it with a chisel once, and he saw 2 dancers up in the air.
Well, first of all, they took my kids and I out for a whole tour of the lake, up and down the shore, telling us all about fishing, all about the sights. Then they said, now you come back at 6 o'clock and I'll take you out fishing. So I came down at 6 o'clock. I got on their boat with them, and we went up to the northern tip, and they set their net. We ride the boat up into the mouth of the Jordan where it's coming into the sea at the north end. They tie their boats to the bushes along the side. Very rough, you know, just in these canals. And then there's all these other fishermen up there, and they're all yelling back and forth on the boats in Hebrew together. And I realize I'm sitting out here with Peter and Andrew and James and John, big burly guys, Shimi Cohen and Udi, and we became good friends. And I interviewed them on this boat for our Peter movie. So if you watch the Peter movie, you'll see Shimi. I'm interviewing him on this boat.
What music you want, Steve?
Our God is an awesome God.
all the wonderful things that God had given to us, and we threw it away out of our pride. We grasped, we took what we did not belong to us because we did not trust God. God was a competitor, and so we had to, we did not want to wait for Him. And so we lost it all, and so we sunk into this darkened knowledge, a darkened intellect, and we stumbled and groped for millennia.
We just got off our bus. This is the Tangerine restaurant. We're here for lunch to eat St. Peter's fish, which you'll see very shortly in a moment. You'll see them eating their fish. And right now we're praying. How's everybody like their food so far? Check the mouth for a coin, you know, because Peter went down and found a coin in the mouth of his fish. So check yours, Cindy. The mouth, not the gills.
There is a coin in here.
There's a coin!
Oh my goodness!
Gosh, there's a coin!
Cindy's got a coin in her fish's mouth.
I found a dollar bill in mine.
There's a shekel. She can now pay the temple tax.
Oh my gosh.
And so what drew us to what made us fall in love with the Catholic Church? Absolutely nothing initially. The last thing in the world I wanted to be was a Catholic. Our journey into the Catholic Church began by seeing the problems within Protestantism. That's where our journey begins. Sometimes you need to know you're sick before you go to the doctor. Sometimes you need to know you're a sinner before you find the Savior. Sometimes you need to find out there's big problems where you are before you look for an alternative.
Later on in life, which I'll get to. But the Alatot and Alateen, it set the foundation of faith. I really didn't know my faith at all. I went to Catholic. I was born and raised Catholic. To follow Him everywhere. I have to follow Him no matter what. Even if that means if I have to leave the church, I have to follow Him. Now the reason being of this is it goes back to that 12-step program. Because that 12-step program teaches you gratitude. I knew where I had been.